Great friends, sadhakas, welcome. Congratulations for trying the best to tune to the truth or the Lord through the study of Shastras by tuning to our Acharya's Guru Parampara. What a sweet endeavor, what a great endeavor it is, what a fulfilling endeavor it is. But somehow, anyhow, whatever how, this has come in our life. Understand and accept that it is the best one. Therefore, come what may, commit that this Satsanga Shrunkala is never given up. Rather, more mind, more time is given to it for deeper understandings and deeper heights to reach. Like, an uneducated person is comfortable by not getting educated in his own way. But if he goes through the uncomfort of education, with every educational heights, is he not seeing the newer world? Is he not able to perceive and conceive better things? Is he not able to do and achieve greater things? Appears to be discomfort, the education, but it has its beauties. Same way, the spiritual pursuit appears to be uncomfortable, difficult, but it has its own beauties. At every height scaled, we have beautiful benefits there and then. You understand, like when we gain Viveka Vairagya, already half of the problems are sorted out. When we gain all Shamadamadi Samkata, next one third is cleared off or 25%. When we listen to Tattva and all, अरे भाई what is real unreal पता चल जाता है. How much of consolation, how much of the solace comes, you see. If really we have meditated and reached the self, all problems are gone. Yeah, it is uncomfortable, it is tough. That uncomfortableness, toughness is because of we never tried this. We don't have the habit of this. So too we were in that comfortable zone of samsara with the upadhis in the world. Though it was bad, but we were habituated. Therefore, it was appearing comfortable. This is the best, and yet, because of not having the habit of it, it is appearing to be uncomfortable or difficult. But then it is to be conquered. That feeling to be conquered, like you have conquered that as regards morning, evening classes are concerned. That uncomfortable aspect, difficulty aspect is gone. Now, the next difficulty is to be seriously listening, studying, understanding. And that also one day we will conquer. The next difficulty is really doing manana chintana and getting convinced. वो भी हम पार करेंगे. The next difficulty is truly involving in the sadhana of the व्यतिरेक of the अनात्मा, अन्वय of the आत्मा. अब उसमें भी लगे रहेंगे, isn't it? This is how every living being starts evolving. But from the human life, the possibilities of evolution is like a rocket only if he is serious and sincere about his pursuit. So good, you are here, we are here. Good, this thing we are doing, studying Shastras. Welcome you all. And remember the 13 Vyaktitwas of Lokasevaka, Dharmasthavaka, Viragi, Bhakta Shishya, Mokshu Jignasu, Shrota Sadhaka, Parishrami Prerita, Prashanta Gambhira, and Samskrita Bhasha Jnata, Vyakarana Sahit. Friends, let us respectfully, reverentially tune to all these six sources of inspiration and strength to us: the Parabrahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Jagannatha Tattva, the Devata Ganas, the Guru Ganas, and the Shruti Ganas. Right? Now, friends, we are in to the study of Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam. We are into this second Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam, 17th Sarga. It is talking about Grantha Sankhya Anuvarnana. So total Grantha Sankhya, total Grantha Uddeshya. In that, six Prakaranas are there. Each Prakarana, number of shlokas, and what is the subject matter. So total Grantha has name is Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayam. Shlokas are 32,000. Then the whole purpose is it is Moksha Daini, Nirvana Daini. Moksha Upaya is the name. Nirvana giving is its job. Then who is qualified for it? How we have to tune it? Those things were told we saw. Then Bhagavan Vasishtha took up one by one prakarana. So two prakaranas, 2.5 prakaranas we have seen. So today the third prakarana completely we see. If time permits, the fourth also we do, so that fifth and sixth are left for us to study. Now before all that, let us do our mantrocharana and sankalpa like every day with all the love and devotion. Tell to the mind, oh mind, please keep quiet, enjoy this good thing. Tell the intellect, oh intellect, please listen, analyze it. Tell the chitta, please memorize all this knowledge. Tell the ahankara, please surrender to this knowledge and do live life according to this knowledge. In this way, let's try. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya. Om Yerime Guruve Purvam Vadavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāः sarva सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओमापदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् ॐ तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम् तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोग धर्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषत् योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण उक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तऋषिमनुगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां ज्ञानयोग भक्तिवेदान्तादिप्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलना द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणात् आरभ्य शाश्वत रूपेण वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्रसत्सङ्ग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेशधर्म सनातनधर्मभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेकशास्त्राणामध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षात् वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओं श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वसिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः। श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। अज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्मरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे मनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्ष व्यवहार प्रकरणं ग्रंथसंख्यानुवर्णनं नाम सप्तदश सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच. Friends, after seeing the qualifications, glory of Rama in this sarga, we start, and the number of slokas in the entire text was told. Then the first, what do you call, Vairagya Prakaranam, the 1500 slokas, the sublimity of the subject matter explained to us. Then the second is Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam, 1000 slokas, but in that the lakshanas of the Jivan Mukshu want to have the moksha, they are mentioned. Very, very important they were. In all the 6 prakaranas, Aneka Upamana, Aneka Katha Akhyanika, Aneka Yukti, examples, logics, and stories, anecdotes. Then now to the third one is the Utpatti Prakarana. What it contains, we started seeing yesterday. Very beautiful topic it is. Those 14 mantras, let's spend 3 minutes to feel the chant of it. Then half of it we saw, or 10%, 20%, we will see the remaining. Done. Om Atha Saptadasha Sargaha. I am chanting from mantra 14 to 27. अथोत्पत्ति प्रकरणं दृष्टान्ताख्यायिकामयं सप्तग्रन्थसहस्राणि विज्ञानप्रतिपादकं जागती द्रष्टृदृश्यश्रीः अहन्तम् इति रूपिणी अनुत्पन्नैवोत्थितेव यत्रेति परिवर्ण्यते यस्मिन् श्रुते जगदिदं श्रोतान्तर्बुध्यते किलं सास्मद्युष्मत्सविस्तारं सलोकाकाशपर्वतं पिंडग्रह विनिर्मुक्तं निर्भित्तिकम् अपर्वतं पृथ्व्यादिभूतरहितं संकल्पलम्भनात् द्विचन्द्रविभ्रमाभासं मृगतृष्णाम्बुवर्तनं नौयानलोलशैलाभं सत्यलाभविवर्जितं चित्तभ्रमपिशाचाभं निर्मीजमपि भासुरं कथार्थप्रतिभासाभं व्योममुक्तावळीनिभं कटकत्वं यथा हेम्नि तरंगत्वं यथांभसि यथा नभसि नीलत्वं असदेवोत्थितं सदा अभित्तिरंगरहितम् उपलब्धिमनोहरं स्वप्ने वाव्योम्निवा चित्रम् अकर्तृचिरभासुरम् अवह्निरेव वह्नित्वं धत्ते चित्रानलो यथा दधात्येवं जगत्शब्द रूपार्थमसदात्मकं तरंगोत्पलमालाभं दृष्टनृत्यमिवोत्थितं चक्रचीत्कारपूर्णस्य जलराशिमिवोद्यतं शीर्णपत्रं भ्रष्टनष्टं ग्रीष्मे वनमिवारसं मरणव्यग्रचित्ताभं शिलागृहगुहास्पदम् अन्धकारहुहैकैक नृत्तमुन्मत्तचेष्टितं प्रशान्ताजननीहारं विज्ञानशरदम्बरं समुत्कीर्णमिव स्तम्भे चित्रं भित्ता विबोधितं पङ्कादिवाभिरचितं सचेतनमचेतनम्. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Krishna Vasudeva. One by one, let us enjoy. It's a good topic. Atha Utpatti Prakaranam. What is there in Utpatti Prakaranam? Third one we are telling you. First is Mumukshu Vyavahara, first is Vairagya Prakaranam, second Mumukshu Vyavahara, third Utpatti Prakaranam, fourth Sthiti, fifth is Upashama Prakaranam, the last one Nirvana Prakaranam. So in this third one, Atha Utpatti Prakaranam, and it is first Drishtanta Akhyayika Mayam. Lot of examples, lot of logics, lot of Kathanikas, Akyayikas, stories. Because when something sublime has to be taught, with a story, if it is said, it becomes easier for both the speaker who is speaking and the listener, as we said yesterday, provided speaker is not speaking story more than the theme, and the listener is not remembering only story and forget the theme. है ना, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है गड़बड़, तो ये गड़बड़ नहीं होने देना. But like the earlier two and the next two, here also contain next three. This Upashama also contains lot of Akhyayika stories. Okay. Sapta Grantha Sahasrani. 7,000 shlokas are there in it. 700 Gita hai to 10 times bigger than Gita, for example. Then Vijnana Pratipadakam. Jnana will be told, and we are told to do the sadhanas. Then with that sadhanas, that Siddhanta Jnana becomes our Anubhuti. That's called Vijnana Pratipadakam. Pratipadana means establish. It is establishing the experience in the students, provided they do the sadhana said after understanding the Siddhanta Jnana Sadhana Anubhuti. Vijnana Pratipadakam. Okay. And what is the whole thing here? Its name is Utpatti Prakaranam. उत्पत्ति किसकी बात होती है? जगत का है. Therefore, in short, what is proved here is the Jagat is never Utpanna. Like in the Mandukya Upanishad. Underline the word Utpanna. It is not born. It is not created. Then again and again word used is Utpanna to nahi hua, but Abhati. Seen or appears. Because it is not Utpanna, because only Abhati, therefore it is not Satya. Not Utpanna, therefore Asatya. But Abhati, therefore Mithya. But Satya तो नहीं है. मिथ्या और सत्य एक ही राशि में आते हैं. मिथ्या और असत्य, सत्य एक अलग है. तो सत्य असत्य मत मानो जगत, कोई नहीं. Take it as mithya, but don't take it as real. Then it will trouble you. This is what is proved in the entire Prakarana, in those 7,000 shlokas of more than 120 sargas. Very sublime knowledge. Not everybody is fit for these knowledges. It requires a different subtlety and beauty. And one hint here I want to give to the all listeners: protect your antakarana from getting distracted, disturbed, and tired while living in the world, so that when you are in the class or in any of your sadhana anushtana, you are able to do it easy. That is why the olden days mein Shishya will have to leave everything and go to the Guru. Then adapt to the entire schedule that is prescribed to the Guru, so that he is fully tuned to the Guru, zero any of his own or outer disturbances. Then only the Guru could give the Jnanam. हमारा क्या होता है ना, 1 hour we listen from the Guru. 23 hours we are in the world, gathering all the dust. Now in that 1 hour, the Guru has to remove all the dust which we have carried of 23 hours, and again he will have to give his knowledge. It is difficult for you to wipe away the 23 hours of nonsense and listen to 1 hour this satsanga. That is a difficulty in you. And how much difficult it is for the Guru every day to do that job. In olden days, nothing doing. Ghar bar sab chhod ke ashram hao. So your mind is empty of all of that. Clean slate. Guru could write all the jnana in the heart of those disciples. अभी हम 30 घंटे संसार में इतना भस्त है, इतना राग द्वेष काम क्रोध डिस्टर्बेंस, that whole world it to go away from our mind when we are in the class only takes 58 minutes. अब सिर्फ 2 मिनट सत्संग क्या सुनोगे? Only पूर्ण बदल. That's why Guru knows it. That's why he says, भैया प्रोटेक्ट करो अपने आप को इस जगत में रहने के टाइम. In that protection, first is never involve in anything which is disturbing you unwanted. Only what is minimum required dharma, you do it. In that also focus on the work, not on the result, not on the people, not on what they do to you. All that is a load in your mind with the disturbance. You can never be qualified to listen and understand what thousand gurus come and tell. Sakshat Bhagavan Krishna comes and tells, you can never understand. What not knowing this one, we put all the responsibility on the guru. कि हमको समझाओ, हमें. अरे, what can he do more than this? You have to understand. Everyone will have to understand. I am realizing because I, of late, na, anywhere little it I go, mind is so disturbed. Disturbed means not that much agitated. Disturbed nahi hai. Again, to pull it back and bring it to satsanga becomes so difficult. My two difficulties are, one is every text is new to me. First time I am talking. First I have to study and tell. Second is not one text, 10 I have to. Each one is different. But I am taking it as tapasya. It is yajna. It's my contribution. I can cancel all of them. एक ही टेक्स्ट लगाओ दिन में, उसका आधा घंटा पहले पढ़ लो, आपको बताओ, बाकी समय घूम घाम करो. But that's not justifying as a sadhaka, na? For me. So I am careful that way. Same way, if you don't protect yourself from the other things and save that mind's energy concentration, this deep knowledge will not enter. Then we become doubly frustrated. ना ज्ञान आया अंदर, ना संसार गया बाहर. क्योंकि आपने संसार छोड़ा नहीं, इसलिए ज्ञान पकड़ा नहीं. Isn't it? That we have to rectify. That's why once the age beyond 65, 60 सब छोड़ देना. जप पूजा से मन को एकाग्र बनाना. सिर्फ साधना में लगे रहना. ऐसा 2 दिन में करके, डोंट से दैट सब कुछ आना चाहिए. सब जन्म जन्म करना पड़ता है ऐसा. 2 days, 3 days we do and we don't get result and we complain to Guru, कुछ नहीं होता. कुछ नहीं कैसे होगा 2 दिन में? कुछ कैसे होगा? वो होने तक करते जाना. Focus on what to do. The result will come. Okay. Now here we are told here, Jagati Shrihi. What is the entire Jagat about which there is never the Utpatti happened? It's spoken in the Utpatti Prakarana. Utpatti Prakarana talks about the Anutpatti of the Jagat. Brahman alone is appearing as Jagat. Sthiti Kala mein, only because of the Ahankara, Jagat is Sthita. निवारण मतलब प्रलय काल में फिर भी वहां भी उपशम के समय it is never there discovered. Therefore, Srishti Sthiti Laya of the Jagat has never happened. That's the purpose of these three. Then what is there? Substratum. That substratum will be dealt in the Nirvana Prakaranam. That way. Anyway, यहाँ एक एक आपको टेस्ट मिल रहा है. So Jagati Shri, the whole Jagat, it has can be explained in 3 pairs. Either you call it as Drashtu Drushya. I am the Drashta, the Jagat is Drushya. Second is Aham Tvam Iti Rupini, मैं और आप. Third one is what? Asmat Yushmat, आगे बताएंगे. मेरा और आपका. All these are concepts projected on the Supreme Self consciousness. More than that, there is no reality at all. Okay? Jagati Drashtu Drushya Shrihi Aham Tvamiti Rupini Anutpanna Eva. This is the main thing. Never it is God Utpanna. But Utthita Iva. But appearing only without getting created. Yatra iti parivarnyate. So, this third prakarana is that in which paritaha varnyate, exhaustively explained about the non-creation of the world. Maybe it is appearing, that's all. Anutpanna, but Utthita Iva. Never created, only appearing. So never talk the language of creation, only appearance. Okay. Then Yasmin Shrute, when this third prakarana is thoroughly heard, Shrute, contemplated, understood, Jagadidam, the entire Jagat, the Shrota, the listener, antaha buddhyate akilam. He understands that the entire world is in himself only. At that time, him means the pure conscious self. In the conscious self, the Maya, the mind, in the mind, the thoughts, in the thoughts, the world. World is nothing but thoughts. Thoughts are nothing but the mind. Mind is nothing but Maya. Maya is never a separate entity other than Paramatma. समझ में आ रहा? थोड़ा थोड़ा समझना. तो यस्मिन् श्रुते इदम जगत श्रोता अंतर्बुध्यते अखिलम. इदम अखिलम जगत श्रोता अंतर्बुध्यते. Means if Upashakya Prakana is understood, then the whole world is understood to be in me, the pure self only. Okay. In what way? Sa. Again, that Jagat is Shri. Sa. Asmat Yushmat Sa Vistaram. मैं, मेरा, आप और आप, दो बातें हो गए. आई एंड माइन, यू एंड यूर, एंड स लोक आकाश पर्वतम. All the worlds in in the akasha in the akasha, all the worlds, and in the world parvata means parvata, nadi, vriksha ityadi. All of them are found to be in the self only, understood to be in the self projected only. So asmat yushmat pratyaya rupa आकाश लोक महापर्वत युक्त entire drashta drishya aham tvam rupa jagat shri is found to be in me, the conscious self, if this prakarana is thoroughly understood. Therefore, it is never other than me. That is the meaning of. See, jagati drashtu drishya shri hi अहंतमिति रूपिणी अनुत्पन्ना एव उत्थिता इव यत्र इति परिवर्ण्यते. यस्मिन् श्रुते इदं जगतु अस्मद्युष्मत् सविस्तारं स लोक आकाश पर्वतम श्रोता अंतः बुध्यते अखिलम. सारे जगत को अपने ही अंदर है, ये जान लेता है. It's not other than me, it's my own, in me only projected, or that substratum on which it's projected is me. Okay, now one by one. From here onwards, 4, 5 we have seen, the remaining we see. First, in that whole Srishti, whatever the things that we are seeing now, them are, none of them are real, on the self projected. First, Pindagraha Vinirmuktam. The Pindagraha means Jiva. There is no Jiva at all there. Pindagraha means individual. Pinda means isolated. The opposite of it is Brahmanda Graha. Brahmanda is macro, Pinda is micro. So micro and macro दोनों नहीं है. पिंड ग्रह विनिर्मुक्तम, निर्भित्तिकम, there is no support. Aparvatam, all the parvatas whatever you have seen, none of them are real. In and through all, the same Sachidananda Brahman. Okay, then Prithvyadi Bhuta Rahitam. Prithivyapas Tejo Vayu Akashas are how real they are now, how substantial they are. But after thoroughly studying Prakashana, the Prakarana, all of them are understood to be not there at all in reality. At the most, they can have appearance value, not reality. Appearance only, not real. Appearance only, not real. So, Prithvyadi Bhutarahitam, one by one. Sankalpa Iva Pattanam. The whole world is nothing but the Pattana which is Sankalpita by us in our Sankalpa Shakti of the Mana. That's only, is nothing real. Then Swapna Upalamba Bhava Abham. Like the Bhava, the whole Jagat, Upalamba available in the Swapna. So Swapna Upalamba Bhava Abham. So the one when we wake up, how do we see that Swapna as? Is it not only unreal thing? In that Swapna appeared to be real and we went through experiences. But when we wake up, we understand what is the position of Swapna. So that waking up knowledge comes when we study this Utpatti Prakarana, after which the whole Jagat will be taken as the Swapna only. Swapna se Jagrata ke saman. So this text wakes us up from the reality given to this world. Like we wake up from the dream. ड्रीम से उठने के बाद जैसे स्वप्न असत्य होता है, कल्पित होता है, उसी तरह ये शास्त्र, ये थर्ड प्रकरण पढ़ने के बाद the whole world will be understood by swapna upalambanam. As real as swapna means only when you are not awakened it appears to be real. When you wake up it is unreal like dream. That is the meaning of Swapna Upalamba Bhava Abham Abham. Another one, Manorajyavat Atatam. Like Bhaite Bhaite, we do the Manorajya, and you can endlessly go on spreading it. All the continuous serials which come now, 10 episode, 20 episode, 100,000, they're all Manorajya of whoever the producer director कनेक्शन देते हुए और स्टोरी को पहनते जाते हैं, मतलब उसको वो क्या कहते हैं, दे गो ऑन मेकिंग मनोराज्य. So after studying this Shastra with which and the substratum is understood, the whole world is understood should be Manorajyam. Atata means spread. It is spread like the Manorajya only. Like in the Manorajya also, you are the Raja, there is a Rajyam, your Rani is there, the Rajakumar, Rajakumari are there, Mantris are there. सब मन में ही कल्पित है, ये सब भी मन का ही राज्य है, ये पता चल जाता है. Once this way world understood, no value for it, then no attachment, then no running behind it, no suffering. मनोराज्य में आता तब. अब लगता है सुनने को डर लगता है सुनने को, but this is the fact. Taking the unreal world as real and running for sukha and getting kicked, is that healthy? Or once for all thoroughly understanding that the world is nothing but projection on the reality, which is better? देख लो. So, Swapna Upalamba Bhavabham, Manorajyavadatam, then Gandharva Nagara Prakhyam, like the Gandharva Nagara in the sky. You know, the clouds of different colors when they are there, it appears to be the Gandharva Nagara. That Gandharva Nagar can be seen in the sky also, in the clouds, can be seen in the oceanic waving of the water also, can be seen far off distance in the mountains also. You can imagine it in the trees and forest also. Whenever it's called Gandharva Nagara, means there are people singing, people dancing. Because Gandharva Lok mein hi hota hai. People will be playing the musical instruments and enjoying all that. That's how it appears, Gandharva Nagara. Like in the oceanic shore, if you are there, थोड़ा डिस्टेंस देखोगे तो वो तबले का आवाज, वीणा का आवाज, वो शब्द वही का समुद्र का ही दिखता है, with the movement of the waves. So one movement, one waves motion appears to be or sound appears to be like the veena, other का तबला, other का और कुछ हारमोनियम, somebody राग, तो सारे गंधर्व गाना गा रहे वहां नदी में, समुद्र में. But is it really there? No. So the entire world will be understood that it's only projected Gandharva Nagar ki tarah. This is one more. So count how many of them are given. I think each of them will be explained during the whole course of our this Prakarana study. All Upanishad, other Vedanta Shastras, in this way only prove the Jagat to be Mithya, not Satya. If you can achieve, understand it to be Asatya, it's nothing like that. At that time, other than Brahman, nothing. चलो ठीक है, तुम्हारे व्यवहार के लिए रखते हैं जगत, ओनली व्यावहारिक सत्ता इज इक्वल टू मिथ्या, बट नेवर द पारमार्थिक सत्ता. Never give the absolute reality to the jagat. Next one, Gandharva Nagara Prakhyam. Then Artha Shunya Upalambhanat is very important. Why it's called Gandharva Nagara Prakhya? Because Artha Shunyata, Prayojana Shunyata, Sukha Shunyata. Really, there are no musical instruments, no dancers, no singers, etc. In the same way, on the deeper inquiry, the whole world never gives the artha of the ananda or moksha to us. Rather, it gives the anartha of the dukkha and bandhana only. That's why, like the scene Gandharva Nagara, but not at all real, but if we seek it as it disappoints us, in the same way, ये अर्थ शून्य होने के कारण ये जगत गंधर्व नगर के समान. अगर कोई भी किसी को कहीं इस जगत में अर्थ परमार्थ मिला, तो he would have stopped his walking, moving, doing something. No, people are going on doing, only that proves that it is अर्थ शून्य. नहीं तो कोई बंदा कहना चाहिए ना मुझे, मैं जो चाह रहा हूं मिल गया करके. अर्थ शून्यम, इट्स मीनिंगलेस, हैप्पीनेसलेस. तो अर्थ शून्यम, अर्थ शून्य उपलंभनाद गंधर्व नगर प्रख्यम. Because it's of no fruitfulness, no bliss, no happiness, therefore it is like Gandharva Nagar. Next one, Dvichandra Vibhrama Abhasam. You know, the moon is one, With a proper eye, we see one only. But when there is some cataract or some eye vision problem, or even little of move the eye like this, ऐसा थोड़ा अभी करके देखो. You can see two Swamis talking and getting frustrated. I can see two Shrotas are listening and I get excited. Are there two moons when you look at the moon with the eye movement? So, the Chandra Vibhrama Abhasa. Abhasa means seen. Vibhrama means delusion. The Chandra, two moons. So, one moon only because of Drishti Dosha appearing two. One Parabrahman alone is there, Sachidananda. But in our Jnana Drishti Trosha, मतलब शास्त्र ज्ञान वाला दृष्टि नहीं होने के कारण here only two moons are seen, but here other than Brahman, the millions of Rupanam are seen. All of them are Drishti Dosha only. It is like Dvichandra Vibhrama Abhasa. Dvaita Pura Dvichandra Vibhrama ke saman hai. Not only Dvaita we are seeing Dvandva in that, and along with Dvandva, so many varieties, millions. And in all these things which we see, minus the substratum Sachidananda, they don't have their existence. So on him it is projected. See the power of mind and Maya. ईश्वर का माया हमारा मन दोनों पर ब्रह्म में ऐसे रंग रूप लगा के दिखाते हैं as if it is real. So the Chandra Vibhrama Abhasam. Next is important. Mruga Trishna Ambu Vartanam. The whole world's Vyavahara is like Mruga Trishna, the mirage water. You know, water is moving, water is there. That's what the Mruga, the deer, thinks. In that hot summer afternoon, it's feeling so thirsty. And thinking of the water is that Mruga runs. Its Trishna increases and it dies only. That's why that's called Mruga Trishna. Why it dies? Why the Trishna increases? Because the water to fetch which it was going on, it was never there. It was running. So Mruga Trishna Ambuvartana means if this jagat को हम पानी समझकर मतलब हमारा भूख प्यास मिटाने वाला, if we run behind that, our life is like murga where we end only in the death. Like the deer died out of increased thirst. We are also out of increased desires, greeds, wants to indulge. We just died only. Everybody died and we also will die. We are like a murga which has never thought, yeah, how can there be water here? So too we have never thought, how can there be world in the pure Brahman? In case of the Mrugatrishna example and Brahman example is, for the deer or me, the Mrugatrishna is seen far. So I took it as real and ran behind. But in regard to the Brahman, it is not even an object also. It is me. In the realization of that, Trishna also will not come, then we will not run behind the world. In the reality is not realized, world likes appears to be real like a water for the deer, and we the deers run, only one day to die. ये वाला बात मृगतृष्णा example say, if the unreality of the world is grasped, with all its beauties that are seen by all the faculties, yet it is unreal. हमने jackpot मार लिया बाबा. And not difficult. That's why 100 examples are given. The Gandharva Nagar appeared but not real. Swapna appeared but not real. Manoraj appeared but not real. Cinema serial appeared but not real. वही तो बना, इतने सारे एग्जाम्पल क्यों दे रहे हैं? मुख्य विषय को समझाने के लिए कि इस जगत का उत्पत्ति हुआ ही नहीं, ओनली ब्रह्मन इज देयर. So Gandharva Nagara Prakyam Arthashunya Upalambana Dichandra Vibhrama Abhasam, then Mrugatushna Amvartanam. Now very interesting. Now Yana Lola Shaila Abham. Now Yana Lola Shaila Abham. Now Yana means what? The boat is moving. Now means motor. Yana means moving. And in the banks there is Shaila. The Shila. Shila is Sthira. It is not moving. But Lola Shaila Abham. It appears that the mountain is going back. The three rivers are going back. Or in the water, mountain reflected. The water is shaken. The mountain gets as if to be shaken only. So now yana means now is moving. Usme Lola means shaking. Lola Shailabham, the mountain. And a mountain is Thira from thousands of years. We are seated in the mountain, on the boat, and we are moving ahead, but the mountain appears to be going back. Lola. Very interesting, Even when you jump, doing the jumping exercise, आगे देखते जंप करो, आगे वाला जो बिल्डिंग ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है ऐसा लगता है, बट हो हम रहे हैं, लेकिन लगता है जगह वो बिल्डिंग हिल रहा है. Here now Yanaka example is our train travel, bus travel, car travel. We are moving, but the road trees they appear to be moving. So here that which road and trees and mountain which are not moving is the example for the Brahma Tattva. And we who are traveling are example for all the Upadhis. So Upadhis are Chalita, Nirupadhika Brahma is Nischala and Nishta. Nischala है वो. So now Yana Lola शैलाभम. देन इसका एक जो ऐड किया ना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, सत्य लाभ विवर्जितम. इन दिस एंटायर जगत सत्य इज शून्य, रियलिटी इज नॉट देयर. अब देखो जब सत्य ही नहीं उसमें लाभ कैसा होगा, है ना. कोई सत्य है तो आप कुछ उम्मीद कर सकते हो उससे कुछ लब्धि होगा करके. व्हेन इट इज वेरी क्लियरली अंडरस्टूड इज असत्य. Then how can it can give any labha? Catch these two. Satya labha vivarjitam. Satya vivarjitam, therefore labha vivarjitam will be proved to us in this sarga with all the yuktis and all the akhyanas and drishtantas. एक बार ये सब पता हुए तो our mana will be nischala, then it won't take the projected as real, nor it will run behind. That nirmalata, that nischalata, the swachhata, the shanti in the mind. Then with that mind, the truth is apprehended easily. The reality, though it is very subtle, not catchable by ordinary fellows, but the ones who have prepared themselves in the Antakara Shuddhi Bhai, knowing the world to be unreal, therefore stop running behind that. With that quietness, one can realize. So, next one, Satyalabha Vivarjitam, Chitta Brahma Pishachabham. It is like on the stone, a demon is seen. We have the Brahma in our Chitta. चित्त के भ्रम के कारण वो जो पत्थर के ऊपर पिशाच देखते हैं, स्थाणव पिशाच भ्रांति और पुरुष भ्रांति या पिशाच कहा. चित्त भ्रम पिशाच आभ्रम. ओके, पिशाच आभम. आभम इज लाइक द होल वर्ल्ड. हमारा चित्त भ्रम के कारण सब जगत दिख रहा है. एंड दैट सीन पिशाचा फ्राइटन्स, यू गेट फ्राइटेड, पसीने आ जाते. सो टू ये जगत इज लाइक ए पिशाचा टू अस. देखकर डर ही जा रहे. बट दिस जगत जो पिशाच के समान देखा जा रहा है हमसे, हम डर रहे हैं, वो चित्त भ्रम के कारण है. रियली इट इज नॉट देयर. चित्त भ्रम इज इग्नोरेंस, बट द नॉलेज कम्स, then there is no chitta brahma, there is no pishachata in the jagat. चित्त के भ्रम के कारण पत्थर में दिखने वाला पिशाच के समान ये जगत है भी नहीं, दिख रहा है और भी टेरेबल दिख रहा है और डरावना है. In that pishach, red eyes, big hands and fingers, and huge nails in that, and he has got terrible teeth also, huge hefty body, such a ferocious face, frightening, threatening. ये पूरा वर्ल्ड भी पिशाच की तरह दिखता है, because it's continuously tormenting us. But it is not so. Then what's appearing? No, that's your chitta brahma. That is proved in this sarga. पता चल जाएगा ये जो पिशाच की तरह डरा रहे मेरा जगत, ये तो चित्त भ्रम ही है, बाकी है ही नहीं पिशाच. और आजकल मुझे देखकर कौन पिशाच आएगा, वो भाग ही जाएगा. बाबा जी बिठा के उपनिषद पढ़ाएंगे, भागो. They say uses human beings only, not listening to Upanishad Gita. Why should we listen? They run away only. So chitta brahma pishacha abham. Next one, nirbijam api bhasuram. See, it is sourceless. It is seedless. It has no beginning at all. It's by itself. Substratum is Parabrahman. On him it's projected. But by its own effect, there is no cause of its own. Nirbijam. But Abhibhasuram is important one. Even though Bhasuram means very clearly, distinctly, it is being seen, it is being experienced that it is impossible for us to deny it. इतना वो निसत्य की तरह दिख रहा है वो. निर्बीजम but Bhasuram. Bhasuram is Prakashaman. Prakashaman means Gyeya. Gneya means very well known by us. वही तो मजा है. जैसे सिनेमा का प्रोड्यूसर, डायरेक्टर, एक्टर्स, टेक्नीशियन सब मिलकर एक रियल की तरह दिखने वाला सिनेमा बनाते ना. So to Paramaatma's Maya's Aneka Shaktis, through them Paramatma only expresses. He is the one who is projecting this entire world of cinema. Projecting. Right? Next one. Katha Artha Pratibhasa Abhav. Huh? Katha Artha Pratibhasa Abham. Katha Artha Pratibhasa Abham means एक कथाकार होते हैं ना, कोई रामायण करने वाला, भागवत करने वाला, या एनी अदर कथास, ही सो एक्सपर्ट इन टेलिंग दैट कथा. कोई कोई होते हैं कथा इतना बढ़िया बताते हैं कि सुनने वालों को तो मन में और आंखों के सामने दैट वर्णित जगत इज सीन ओनली, वर्णित कथा. एंड इफ देयर इज एनी crying scene in between, he'll cry. He'll make us also cry. If there's a laughter scene, he will laugh and giggle, and it creates that laughter to us also. कथा है वो, बट वो कथा ऐसा बताने वाला कि वो अर्थ की तरह प्रतिभान हो रहा है. अर्थ मीन्स रियल. सो कथा अर्थ प्रतिभा सा आभम. कोई अच्छी कहानी बताए तो हमको रियल लगता है ना, बताने वाला. यू नो लाइक द पेरेंट्स टेल द चिल्ड्रन, यू नो, अब तो है नहीं, पहले द चाइल्ड वांट्स टू, वहाँ मत जाना, वो सांप रहेगा या मूत रहेगा या जानवर रहेगा, वो शेर आएगा तो बस झपटेगा, तुमको पकड़ेगा. वो जाएगा भी तो वहां, नहीं जाऊंगा. वो कथा अर्थ प्रतिभा साहब, Mother has tell us like that. And कभी कभी ये काम को आता है ये वाला नाटक. Like the youth have to be told कथार्थ, you are not studying now, you will not pass, you won't get any job, no salary, no money to eat even, no village to stay, etc. Then who will marry you? Then where is your that life? इस तरह कथार्थ प्रतिभा से उसको डराना पड़ता है. वो व्यवहार के लिए उपयोग होता है. But the whole world also is because somebody has spoken, therefore it appearing to be beautiful. That's why it's not, otherwise not real. That knowledge will be done when this Utpatti Prakarana is thoroughly studied. Okay? Kathartha Pratibhasabham. Next one is what? Vyoma Muktavali Nibham. It is like the Muktavali means the मोतिया जो माला बनाया है, ये सारे आकाश के तारे का हो या क्लाउड्स का हो, कभी कभी द मुक्तावलियों के समान दिखते हैं, लगते भी हैं. So how can in the space the mukta, the moti, the pearls can be? Impossible, no? वो तो समुद्र में. Same way this whole jagat is understood to be as real as the muktavali in the vyoma. मोतियों की मालाएं दिखते रहते. रियल है क्या? नहीं. सो देखो ये सारा जगत रियल है क्या? नहीं. कब? उत्पत्ति प्रकरण पढ़ने के बाद thoroughly. Next one, Katakatvam yatha hemni. The world will be understood like the bangles or any of the ornaments in the hema, the gold. A very famous example. Oh, no? Very famous example. In every of such examples, three things have to be understood. Okay. One is there was something in the beginning. Same thing is at the end. In between it appeared something else. Second is what? There was something was not there in the beginning. And the end also it is not there. But in between appearing. Basing on these two, what is concluded is what was there in the beginning, what was there in the, what the end alone is there in between also. And that in between which is there, which was not there in the beginning, not there end, in between also appeared but not real. मांडुक्य में ना आदौ अन्ते च यत् नास्ति वर्तमाने भी तत्तथा विततै सदृशा सन्तः अवितताय कल्पिताः. So Jagat in the beginning not there, at the end not there, in between appearing. Brahman, in the beginning he is there. When the Jagat dissolves, that time also Jagat Brahman alone is there. In between, Brahman was not there. It's a mithya. Brahman alone is there. Of course, seen by you as Jagat. That is the meaning of Hema in the Kataka in the Hema. Ana? What is that? Katakatvam yatha hemni. In the gold. Pure gold. Starting. No Gataka, bangles and other ornaments. Later on also no. In between, appearing. And what is the Katakata in the Hema? Only a Rupa and Nama. We attend to. Rupa also is not real. Because the object gold is always gold only. In the whichever the Rupa you see. When the Rupa is not real, then how can Nama be real? And also, the Nama is in my mouth, the object is there. How can there be relation between Nama and Rupa? Yet, because of Vyavahara, we give name to that form. But that form is neither real, because real is gold only. Gold has never changed. Without the gold, the form can never exist. So, what is reality of the form now? To whom you are giving name to the form? Which form? Which is never real. Therefore, the Nama Rupa is Mithya. On the gold, the name and form of the ornament is Mithya, even though it is used at different places. Isn't it? If it's a bangle, you don't put it in the neck, हाथ में ही रखोगे. उसे necklace है तो neck में लगाओगे, headless में हाथ में नहीं लगाओगे. Yet, both of them are unreal from pure gold standpoint. Gold never became ornament, even though you are wearing it all the time. See the beauty? That is the meaning of Krishna. Katagatva yatha hemli. Same is yatha tarangatvam yatha ambasi. So too in the waters, like the waves. How much they dance and all. The wave is born, wave is growing, wave is reduced in its size, and then wave is destroyed. Which wave? Is there any wave actually other than water? No. Water not seen as the water, imagined as the wave. To the wave, the upadhi, there is janma, growth and the death, not to the water. So the entire Jagat has substratum Brahman. Brahman is always there, unmodifiable, is never born, never grown, never dying. On him, the entire Jagat is, which is Kevala Rupa Nama, like the Tarangas in the ocean, have their own birth, growth, and death. But they are not real. जिन रूप नाम का जन्म रोग जरा मृत्यु है ना, वो रूप नाम हकीकत है ही नहीं. But imagine that means how much this Maya and Moha have captured our mind, intellect, and made us take the misunderstanding as the correct understanding. यही भयंकर मोह है. सोना ही नहीं है, सोना ही है gold, no ornament at all. But ornament alone is there, no gold at all. Brahman alone is there, Jagat is not there at all. But for us, Jagat alone is there, Brahman is not there. Adharma Papa only can get me the money quickly. In Dharma and Punya is only Kashta. See how people are misunderstanding the life. In the same way here also. Hemni Katakatvam. The next one, Tarangatvam Yathambasi, like the waves and ripples and bubbles, etc. in the water. As much they are नाम के वास्ते है और नाम रूप को दिया है, और रूप परमात्मा ही है जो जिसका रूप नहीं है. उस परमात्मा को रूप का आभास हुआ है, रूप को नाम दिया गया. रूप नाम जगत है. जगत नामक अपने आप वही इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है. ब्रह्मन alone is reality. One more we'll see. Yatha navasi nilatvam, like the blueness of the sky. Sky is such a material, you cannot take a brush and paint it. But is it not appearing blue? And how many hundreds of poets written so many Gana Bajana poetry on Nile Nile Ambar mein Chand jab aaye. Where is Nila Ambar? Gada. Who went and painted Akash? Blue. अब कहाँ तक गया वो? है ना? Somebody went to, कोई अभी कितने 2 महीने में आने था या 7 दिन में आने था. अभी तो 6-7 महीने हो गए. फरवरी में they will come. रंग लगाने गए आकाश में. है ना? That Akasha and the Akasha in between you and I are not different. यही है. अगर उस आकाश का नीला रंग अगर कर सकते हो तो इन बिटवीन यू एंड मी ऑल्सो लेट अस पेंट. ब्रश और पेंट लेके आकाश को लगाओ पेंट. स्वामी जी मैं आकाश को पेंट कर पाया हूँ. कैसे? माय हस्बैंड्स नेम इज आकाश. दैट यू कैन डू. नॉट द रियल आकाश. सो यथा नभसि नीलत्वम असदेव बट उत्थितम सदा. सदा असदेव बट सदा उत्थितमेव. Eternally it is asat, it is never there, but always it appears to be. Blueness of Akasha is never there, but blueness in Akasha is ever seen. Asat but sada uttitam. Sada asat but sada uttitam की तरह दिखता है. How deep our intellect has to be to catch these things. And these points, these examples, every one of them will be taken for study in the entire Sarga or this Prakarana. Done in this way, how many we have? Abhitti Rangarahitam, Upalabdhi Manoraham. Then Abhitti Rangarahitam. Bhitti is the canvas or the wall behind. Ranga means colors. So without canvas behind, without the colors, without the brush, etc., it is like a painting. सो अभित्ति रंग रहितम उपलब्धि मनोहर. अब मजेदार बात क्या है ना, देखने के लिए इतना मनोहर है. सो ब्यूटिफुल द वर्ल्ड टू लुक एट इट, बट इट हैज नो भित्ति, द कैनवास बिहाइंड, नो रंग वगैरह यूज टू पेंट इट, बट फिर भी अपेयरिंग लाइक इन दिस ड्रीम आल्सो यू गेट अ क्या है ना, फायर रेड कलर ओनली यू गेट, द ब्लड रेड कलर ओनली यू विल गेट इन द ड्रीम. In the dream, the trees will be green only, green. They won't appear to be black. कलर्स होते हैं कि नहीं ड्रीम में भी? और योर ड्रीम स्टिल ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट? 50-60 पहले साल अभी लेटेस्ट नहीं बने क्या? है ना, 60 years बैक ऑल मूवीज और ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट ओनली. स्वामी मैं उस जमाने का हूँ, मेरे सारे सपने काले काले सफेद होते हैं. इट इज कलरफुल. You and your wife go to the shopping and there are so many colored sarees. She sees which one I should, what suits me. Finally you tell yellow suits on you, nothing. She says, Acha, you liked it. Very good, thank you, pack. And she's never understand, Buddhu, that he selected yellow, not because color, it is the cheapest. सबसे सस्ता है वो, बाकी सब running into Deepavali offer thousands. So you see the colors, but then are they there? देखो माया. तो यहाँ वही कह रहे हैं कि उपलब्धि मनोहरम स्वप्ने वा व्योम निवा चित्रम अकर्तृ चिरभासुरम. देयर इज नो कर्ता, द पेंटर, नो कैनवास पीछे, नो ब्रश, नो रंग, एंड येट लाइक द ड्रीम, like the akasha, the gandharva nagara, this whole jagat appearing chira bhasuram. Until the knowledge dawns, still it is till the knowledge dawns, it is taken as so real for long time of many lives. Chira bhasur. In this way, we are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 more or 8 more. अब पता चला कितना एग्जाम्पल्स अलग अलग शास्त्र में देते हैं. ऑल ऑफ दैट आवर ग्रेट वशिष्ठ जी ब्रॉट एंड गिव अस इन वन प्लेस ओनली. एंड दैट ऑल इज कवर्ड इन द उत्पत्ति प्रकरण टू प्रूव दैट जगत का उत्पत्ति नहीं हुआ. Brahman alone is there. These 100, 200, 500 times, sincerely, seriously, when we listen, study, we also start getting an idea of it. And the seat of contemplation, when you become calm and quiet and piercing into the self, from the self standpoint, तो उसके अलावा कुछ है ही नहीं. That is the beauty of it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tomorrow this one, then the Sthiti Prakaranam, little of Upashama also will see. Thank you. Om Bhurvo Svapranaya Brahmaya. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा तस्य भासा सर्वमिद नारायणाय विद्यासरत नमो. ओम मंगल गुरुदेव ब्रह्मलोक. ओम बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. योग वास्त रामायण शास्त्र की जय. समस्त सूर्य देवता गण की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पद्यार महादेव. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंदा. जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवराक्त माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थाक मुमुक्षु मुक्त गण की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय। अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय। Good friends, come in 5 minutes to study our other texts. One is Adi Shankar Bhagwan's Tattva, then Skanda Purana, then Vedic chant.